Hey, Damien, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. We hear a lot, especially this year, about playing up to the Patriots standard. I think you've said it a couple of times. Um, how much does Tom Brady factor into that standard? Did he build that standard in your opinion? Is that talked about with you guys?
I mean, we know what the standard is here. We know what it takes to be a New England Patriot. We know what this organization demands. So, all the guys that are here, we try to live up to that standard the best we can. Every day we show up to work, we know what to expect. We know what's demanded of us. We know what's asked of us, and we know what's expected. So, it's up to us to come in here every single day and do our jobs. And it's been a good week for us. We know we got a tough team, a tough challenge coming up this Sunday. So everybody's been coming in this week with the mindset to live up to that standard. That way, this Sunday, we'll be ready to play our best football.
Where, in your opinion, does that standard kind of come from?
I mean, it comes from a lot of places. I mean, everybody knows what the Patriot way is. Everybody knows what this organization is built on. The foundation that's been laid here by a lot of guys that have played a lot of football here, and that standard remains. And every day we have to come and live up to it. Every day is a new day. Every year we have a new team, and that team has to live up to that standard. Every single day we have to come in here and live up to that standard. So we know what it takes to live up to that standard. It's just up to us to go out there and do it.
Next question, Mike Reese, please.
Damien, always good to talk with you. If I heard you right, I think you said you felt like it's been a good week. What have you seen that gives you that feeling?
Just guys showing up with the mentality to improve. Like I said, we know that it's going to be a tough challenge for us, and we're not just going to be able to show up and play this game without preparing, without coming to work every single day with that mentality to get better, to improve, and to live up to that standard. So, every day we got to come in here with that same mentality, that same mindset. It's as simple as that. Everybody has a job to do. Players, coaches, administration. I mean, everybody's got a role to play in our team's success. So it's up to each individual person to do their job individually and collectively as an organization, as a team. Do what we got to do that way we can play our best football on Sundays.
You guys practice inside the stadium today. When you guys move in there, what do you like about that? Or what was it like in there today, I guess, for practice?
It was business being done. Business is business being done, but it's just another day of practice. Doesn't matter if we practice on the practice field. Doesn't matter if we practice on the game field. Like I said, we have a job to do. Every single person in that locker room, all the coaches, we all have a job to do. So we showed up. Doesn't matter what field we're on. Doesn't matter where we are, who we're playing against. We got a job to do. We got to live up to that standard, like I spoke about earlier. And that's what this week has been about. Do your job. If everybody goes out there and does their job, and 11 guys on the field at a time are playing well collectively, and we just have good plays, good individual execution, good team execution, that's what we want.
Next question, Alex Barth.
Hey, Damien, I know in the past the team has talked about, on the field, when you lose a player for an injury, it kind of takes sometimes a group effort to replace that player. But what James brought as a leader in the locker room, as you guys look to replace that, I don't know if you feel that you kind of are now more of a leadership voice, but what did you learn from James White about being a leader?
Oh, man, how much time you got? I don't even, James is a special guy. I mean, we all know it. It's that simple. He's a special person. He's a special player. He's a special teammate, a special leader. I think that James has been so impactful to this organization. Obviously, I mean, he's been a cornerstone for what this organization, what this program has done for most of the time that he's been here. I mean, basically the whole time. So, he's a tough guy, and, you hated to see what happened to him, but at the end of the day, everybody's got to step up. Like I said, unfortunately, the season moves on, and everybody's got to step up. Everybody's got to be ready to do their job. Everybody's got to lead, and it starts by going out there and doing just that, doing your job. So, we got to have everybody on the same page. Everybody has to show up with that mentality, ready to step up and pull some extra load, because a guy like James is hard to replace, obviously. So we all just got to be ready to go out there and just come together collectively as an offense and just do what we need to do in order to play our best football.
Thank you.
And last question, Matt Pator.
Damien, in a week like last week, where you're going up against a team that has as good a run defense as they do, and then getting behind when your role isn't quite the same in terms of carrying the ball, how much does that sort of change or adjust your focus when you have to be more of a blocker and have to take care of the things that maybe don't get as much attention? Are you at the point in your career personally that you can adapt pretty easily into having that be how you impact the team in a given game?
Yes, I would like to think so. Being a running back isn't just about running the football. You got to run the ball, you got to block, you got to be able to do a lot of things. You got to catch passes. I mean, you got to run good routes. There's a lot of things that you got to do. So just with that being said, obviously, regardless of how the game goes, I mean, as a running back, I got a job to do. And that doesn't mean it's just running the football. So if I got to go out there and run the ball, I'll run the ball. If I got to go out there and block, do my best to block. If I got to go out there and catch passes and run routes, that's what I'm going to do. So that's a part of, doing your job. Whatever the team asks of you, whatever the team needs, you have to be able to go out there and perform.
Is that something that you try to pass along to a guy like Ramondre, who's a rookie and obviously had been a ball carrier so much in college, but the role is wider here?
I mean, like I said, we all have a job to do. As running backs, we know that we're not just out there to run the ball. Like I said, we got to run routes, we got to block, we got to do all kinds of things. I mean, whatever is asked of us, we have to do that. And I think that all the guys in our room know that. And when it comes to, the week of practice, that's what we work on, every single aspect of being a running back. That way on Sunday, regardless of how the game goes or, what plays are called or what's asked of us, we can go out there and do our jobs properly.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Damien. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
And for